So really talking to a few people recently, I've kind of come to realize that I haven't shared a whole lot of information about 4 branches that we're opening up over the next 6 months in the Murray region. So I want to take just a couple of minutes, provide some updates to you, even show you a few cool pictures of what's going to be taking place here. So Hillrom, where we've recently become their employees credit union, and they have a large concentration of employees down in Batesville, Indiana. About 1,500 employees. We've taken an opportunity, we're opening up 2 branches on site. They have about 1,000 employees in a more traditional plant setting and about 500 in more of an administrative role. We're going to open up in late August, early September. We'll be opening up a more traditional branch that we have that'll be in the plant environment. And the location with about 500 people, we have a new concept. It's called a branch on a wall, or a CU on the wall, where if you look at a few pictures here, you'll notice that these are concepts, but it will be in place about the same time frame, by mid-September for sure. And this opens up when we're there, and it closes when we're not. But it's a real nice branding wall, so it's in a heavily populated area, so when people walk by, they'll still see our digital screens, our plasmas, they'll see some of the technology that we have. But when there's an appointment or when we want to have more of a consultative conversation, we can do that. We have this little switchblade, it opens up, we have computers that are set on there. I'm really excited about that because it's a concept that's going to be deployed more often. I'll also say Scott Albrecht, based out of Dublin, will be responsible for this branch. So he's heavily involved with some of the branch design and the hiring of that, and will be actually out there today as we speak, presenting to a lot of their employees. So a lot of great news coming out of Batesville, Indiana, and a new branch in less than a month and a half. So how about this? Bax Alta. So Baxter, of course, spun off a company, Bax Alta. Shire purchased Bax Alta. And about 15 minutes from our Vernon Hills BCU headquarters is the headquarters for what is formerly Bax Alta. Make sense? Kind of, right? A lot has happened over the last really 18 months with that transition. But there are about 1,000 employees that work at this building. Again, 15 minutes from our headquarters, right down the street. Those 1,000 employees will have a new BCU service center. That service center will be open not just to the employees there, but also to family members, which is a nice benefit that we have that's not available at all service centers. This will be opened up mid-September. And what's unique about this service center, and I'll show you some pictures here, is in terms of the actual functionality, it may look very similar to our traditional branches. But what's really unique here, and you're not really seeing it until it's opened, is our overall strategy with our branches is to migrate a lot of those routine transactions into more self-service channels. Right? And how do we do that? Well, we still want to be there for our members, but instead of cashing checks and just taking deposits, we want to be there for them to help with their loans and help identify different ways we can help save them money. So what we're doing is we're actually taking cash out of this branch altogether. Our members can still make deposits and withdrawals, but we're going to help them use our digital technology wall. We're also going to have them use the ATM that'll be right inside the branch. It'll free us up to help them out in more value-add transactions. This branch will be managed by Jackie Gervais. She's based out of our Deerfield office. She has already hired the employee that will be at this branch. I'll let the cat out of the bag on this one of who that is. Go ahead, Jackie. But aside from that, this branch, it's a great looking branch, and I'm excited for everyone to see some of the real details. And please visit. It's 15 minutes down the street. We'd love to have you. But mid-September, this branch will be opened up, and employees have been asking for it on site. Super excited to have us there. Great relationships set up by Jackie already. So it's going to be a great win for BCU to grow members and continue to build relationships throughout the site. So how many of you know about Medline? So Medline Industries Incorporated is a privately held company. They are a SEG of ours. They've been a SEG of ours for the last 10 years. Their headquarters is truly walking distance from our office here in Vernon Hills. Well, maybe walking distance for some. It's probably about a mile and a half walk. So if you looked at that, we've served them. We've served them as employees, but we've never served them on site. Again, they're right down the street. But what's unique, and this has come through relationships that we've had with our different SEG partners, there was someone who worked at Baxter, who went to Catamaran, who's actually now at Medline, and when the news broke that Medline was moving their headquarters from a mile down the street to about 15 minutes away, they purchased Kraft Food headquarters. It's this monster building, and you'll see some pictures here. So this monster building is going to house about 2,000 to 2,500 employees that are going to be moving from right down the street over to this new office about 15-20 minutes from here in Vernon Hills. This is a very unique opportunity for one key reason. They have a branch set up perfectly for a credit union. So Kraft already had a credit union, Quorum Credit Union. When Kraft left that building, the credit union did not need to be there. So guess what? We're occupying that exact same place. So it's a monster building, gorgeous building that's completely being renovated as we speak. The renovations will be completed around the late November timeframe, which then all the employees, or I shouldn't say all, a lot of the employees will be moving from Mundline in phases, and the BCU branch will be expecting to open up in early December. So at that point, we'll really be integrated with the Medline Industries company, and we'll be more on site, we'll be more visible. I'm incredibly excited about the opportunity there, simply because low cost, right? Less of our members' money that we use to build out this branch, and it will be a great opportunity to serve almost 2,500 employees and their family members. So that, again, will also be managed by Jackie Gervais. She'll be managing Deerfield, the Bannockburn office, which we just talked about, as well as this Medline office. And she'll be hiring some people out there over the next couple of months as well. Quick high-level update. Again, I'll share some more details as they come, but that's 4 branches that are going to be opening up here in the next 6 months, and I'm pumped. I really, really am. So if you have questions, don't hesitate. Reach out to me. I'd be happy to answer them for you, and I'll show you some cool pictures too. See ya.